The man merely gave the electric bike in front of him a whack with a hammer. His own $1,000 electric bike somehow transformed into a luxury sports car worth millions. Only now did he realize, the old sage who gifted him the critical strike hammer was telling the truth. So this happened just yesterday. The man's hammer was thrown into the water by his ex-girlfriend, just when he had no clue what to do. An old man suddenly popped out of the water claiming to be the river god. With a wave of his hand, 3 iron hammers appeared before him. He asked the man whether the hammer that had fallen into the river was a golden hammer or a silver hammer. The guy really wanted to say it was the gold one, but he kept it real and admitted his was just the iron one. The river god was impressed by his honesty, so he gifted him a critical strike hammer, claiming it had the power to upgrade anything it hits. Then he vanished into the water. But the guy didn't really get what the river god meant, until he spotted a chunk of iron on the ground. He decided to test the hammer out on it, but the moment he raised his arm, the hammer suddenly grew massive, and the iron lump on the ground transformed into a gold nugget under his strike. The guy couldn't believe it and bit the gold to check. Only then did he realize it was genuine gold. He instantly realized he was about to strike it rich, so he rushed straight to a gold shop. He exchanged the gold ingot he just hammered out for $50,000 in cash. As a mechanic, he barely makes $4,000 or $5,000 a month. This sudden windfall made him feel like he was dreaming. Just as he was contemplating what to do next with the critical strike hammer, a luxury car worth hundreds of thousands pulled up across the street. When the couple inside stepped out and saw this plainly dressed guy holding a hammer, they immediately told him to back off from their car. They warned that if he damaged it, he wouldn't be able to afford the repairs even if he sold everything he owned. The guy was furious at these stuck-up snobs. He immediately grabbed the critical strike hammer, intending to upgrade his electric bike into gold. But what he didn't expect was, the electric bike transformed into a luxury sports car worth tens of millions. Only then did the man realize the critical strike hammer in his hand wasn't just turning things into gold. It could upgrade objects into even more valuable items. When the snobby couple emerged from the hotel, they too were stunned by the scene before them. Seeing the disbelief on their faces, the man immediately unlocked the sports car with his key. He ordered them to stay away from his vehicle, because if they scratched it, they couldn't afford to pay him back even if they sold everything they owned. Then he peeled off in his new whip, leaving the stuck-up couple standing there looking stupid. After the man parked his car at the bottom of the residential complex, this scene happened to be witnessed by a wealthy passerby. He immediately offered $10 million to buy the man's sports car. The man thought it over carefully. Then he decisively agreed to the deal. In less than a day, the man had earned $10 million. After the man returned home, he immediately took a pebble from the flower pot. He wanted to see what would happen when struck by the critical strike hammer, so he placed the pebble on the table. He swung the critical strike hammer and smashed it down hard. Unexpectedly, it directly struck out a diamond. The man realized this diamond must be worth a fortune, so he hurriedly took the diamond to the jewelry store. He wanted to inquire about its value. The store owner stated that if the diamond was genuine, its worth would certainly exceed $5 million. After carefully examining the diamond,